Dollar index H4 chart last week, just before closing, you can see vertical down and big red candlestick. So H4 time frame RSI was highly overbought, but at the same time price was going up. That was divergence. So now it is going down, but first you see last week it make a flat pattern correction on intraday time frame, then goes up. But same like last week, technical are still same. This is your weak support level on H4. Best thing, we have static support 101,470. As long as price trading out this area, high chance dollar is bullish, and this can be our trend reversal. Because until price break out below this level, goes below this level, you cannot say that was counter trend correction in bearish dollar trend. Because it is reserve currency, represent number one economy, and few weeks before election, which will make history, and November FOMC meeting, which all economists in future will study, that what Fed said after election. All FOMC meeting this year one side, and November FOMC meeting one side. So watch carefully how long price stay above 101 level. And this correction, it is ABC, flat, triangle, chart pattern, we don't know. But more it make intraday high, more bullish dollar possibility. But you can see price no longer overbought on H4 RSI. That was total divergence. Euro USD H4 time frame, after coming down vertically, you can see market need a correction. So that correction may have begun, but this area 110 will be first static resistance area. So price goes up on that retest level. Intraday you can sell again and expecting new intraday low. GBPUSD H4 chart, you can see you have clear static horizontal support zone. Last week tested, but support zone did not break out. So if dollar makes correction, retest that support level on H4 time frame, then in counter trend correction, GBPUSD can go back to 1325, because strong support zone does not break in first attempt. So after counter trend correction, we have to see that's come zigzag ABC or triangle. Then after correction, you can start selling. But this 325 can be first static resistance, or you can say possible head and shoulder chart pattern. So when right shoulder complete, then we can target breakout of neckline. Or if more selling pressure come, support zone breakout, then on retest you can sell and target near 126. So either price bounce from support zone, then goes down, or breakout then retest after breakout. But correction will come either before breakout or after breakout. USD JPY H4 chart, price going up and up. But if you see weekly chart, then we have static resistance 152. This is big resistance. Before that you cannot sell. You have to wait, because price bounced from fib retracement and static horizontal support zone. So possibility of head and shoulder chart pattern. Wait for right shoulder to complete. USD CAD weekly time frame, you can see strong trend line, multiple retest and vertical candlestick. Now you can see price almost there on upper part of this range. So if trend reversal in dollar index is happening, then this range may break out. But breakout of big range depends on market sentiment after November election and FOMC meeting. If you see daily time frame, then double bottom, price breakout neckline, up again, wait for retest of neckline, on retest you can start buying and target new intraday high. But that area I just show you, that is a weekly resistance zone, upper part of the range. So if range breakout next time when price goes up, then breakout will be ugly. So wait for correction, either neckline retest or price makes sideways correction above resistance after breakout, then goes up. But you have to wait for correction, either sideways or retest of neckline. USDCHF H4 chart, price breakout upper part of the range last week, breakout retest and new intraday high. This is same like what you read in books, the range breakout, retest, new intraday high. So as long as price trading our upper part of the range, that's been 854, technically it is bullish, and correction ABC or triangle, wait for correction. So either try buying retest of the range, small size range after breakout, but you will buy retest of support level. Bitcoin weekly chart last week, no major change, sideways price but still inside the flag pattern. So until Fed stop their QT monetary policy, Bitcoin will stay sideways. Then next, only important question, when QE will begin. But every time before their QE, there is always a market crash, always a crisis. So FOMC members are giving their speech every week, this week again, but they are talking about QT, about their balance sheet policy. But this upper trend line, big resistance, it will not break out without QE. Silver weekly chart, you can see wave counting, projection for wave Y in resistance zone, big reversal once again last week. You can see red closing and big tail, entire resistance area, you can see big intraday reversal. So higher time frame long term trend over in this resistance zone. If you see H4 intraday, then we have this rising wave chart pattern, price made double top, then breakout the lower trend line. Now it is ready to retest. If lower trend line retest, or you can say resistance zone on weekly chart, if that retest again, you can sell again. But this area near 32 for intraday scalper, it is resistance zone. Oil weekly chart, lower trend line breakout, now retest happening on weekly time frame, trend line setup. If price fail to go up, then new low will break below $65. But I have explained everything in last video about election politics and war news effect. But last week FOMC members were talking about war risk. If that Middle East war increase inflation and oil price. SP 500 weekly chart, we have this expanding triangle chart pattern, price going up, multiple weekly candlestick, upper trend line retest, and multiple fib projection level. So this area near 6000, many resistance zone, possible long term parallel channel, lower trend line tested 4 times, goes more up, then that will be second retest of upper trend line plus possible fib projection near 6108, 100% projection. So resistance start from current price area, goes up to 6108. GDX daily chart, you can see price tested upper trend line and in middle of chart pattern above lower trend line, but we have one more trend line yellow. So price bounce from retest of lower trend line. Small action in gold but big action in GDX. So gold was almost there near all-time high, but this chart look like just a correction. So if lower yellow trend line breakout this time, then price can go back to retest of lower trend line, blue one. Before that, there is no big support. Here we have only dynamic support level. Back to dollar index H4 chart. You can see this 101,470 big static horizontal support level. As long as price trading above this area, there is a possibility the dollar is bullish and we are in uptrend since beginning of the month. And if it is a correction after vertical line, let's see what type of correction it make: sideways range, triangle chart pattern, or sharp correction, retest of support. But you can see last 5 days your correction begin.